With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds find themselves as underdog. Almost ready to get underway. And
three. Take out. Three. Four. Take the base. Three.
And your final score, 5-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout for Chris Singleton. And by.
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Looking first at the NL East, the Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-5. The Rockies knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 2-1. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 8-6.
Just about set to go now, and starting this one.
Ball four, take the base. Three.
Back.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 36.
He's 2 outs away. Now it's Nick Senzel. There's a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Righty delivers. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he won around. Just enough that time. The 0-2. Good eye right there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Matt McClain up next for the Reds. In the air, right field. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Matt McClain trying to deliver as the hero. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, no strikes, the count.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
And the pitch. That one catches the zone. 2-1 now. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Spencer Steer on deck for Cincinnati. (3-1) now. And that one is lifted in the air. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Bro, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Caleb Ferguson. He's making his second appearance of the season. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Number 64, Caleb Ferguson.
That one's in there, 0-1. And there's a foul ball. McClain at second with 2 down. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Alexis Diaz. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Now into the ball game on defense, Jake Fraley. He'll be out in left field. The wide to kick the pitch. Gorman in the box, lays off for ball 1.
A defensive team for the Reds. Now playing
On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
A couple of pitches and a quick out.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there for strike 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now a fly ball to right center. Grabs it on the run, and there's 2 away. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals, 1 for 3. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
And the 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Pitch misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Slider misses outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
Now it's Yan Gomes. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Next pitch inside, 2-0. And a strike. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throw, tag, not in time. Both runners advance on the pass ball.
Well, this is a real gift here with 2 away. That's a pitch that needs to be handled behind the plate, and he knows it. Now you got to deal with 2 men in scoring position instead of just 1. They need a big pitch right here to get out of it.
Fraley should have it. And he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Well, all game these guys had to battle with that 10th man. Those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very...
4.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap how Saturday's games played out. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 3-2. The Cubs put up 16 hits on the day as they got the best of the Brewers at home 12-11. The Tampa Bay Rays knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-3. The Braves beat the visiting Marlins 5-3. The Washington Nationals grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 11-4. The
Just about to get started, and towing the slab here, Zach Thompson.
Well, obviously,
back here at Busch Stadium. And on the mound now, number 4.
there's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
We go to the bottom of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. And he drops it down the third baseline. And that's just foul. The 0-1. There's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
And the righty deals. And that's through there for a strike. And that one is inside. And he walked him.
First base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Nolan Gorman. Drove in both of their runs last night. And first offering is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. In the dirt, but kept close. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. The Cards leave 1, scoreless after 1. New inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. One and 2 here. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's one of those players, if you're on the opposing team, you essentially say don't hit it to third. Don't even try to bunt it to third because you're going to be out. He is that prolific as a third baseman.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And ball 1.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at bat. It's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
1 down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. The pitch. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. The throw, and they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman,
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. First pitch just misses. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Yan Gomes now at the plate. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And that's in there for strike 1. Donovan off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And the 0-1. Fouled off left side. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And the pitch. And that's down and away. No score here in the second. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Benson makes the play, and that's the inning. So the Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Back to the top of the lineup, and here comes Tommy Edman. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one ran inside, almost got him. Edman getting to start at shortstop, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. The wind of the pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one pulled foul. Nobody out. Runner at first. That misses. 2-1. On the ground. India tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
And he looked a little tentative on that swing, almost like he didn't get pitch recognition. and tried to slow his bat down just to make contact. I'd rather see a guy swing through it instead of making weak contact and putting it in play. Have another pitch where maybe he can drive out of the ballpark.
Edman, the runner at second with one away. That one out to right. Benson settles underneath it, and there's two away. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far. First offering misses the mark. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Arenado stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. And he deals. That's inside. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's out to center field. Senzel has this one sized up. He makes the grab, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Well,
He's out. 3.
and here's Paul Goldschmidt. Grounded out his first time up. The right-hander back to work. That one missed. Paul Goldschmidt has turned into a really good player for a guy who was an 8th-round pick in 2009 at Texas State. Many all-star appearances, Silver Sluggers, and then in 2022, an MVP.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground to short, McLean. And they get Goldschmidt for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, and several years he was in the running for MVP. Just some better talent in the league at that time. But I love the combo of a real solid hitter at the plate, but also a guy with some speed that can steal some bases. A little surprising for a first baseman.
And the 0-2.
Ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Popped up. McLean under it. Puts it away for the out. Here's Yan Gomes. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Strike on the inside corner.
1-1.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And welcome back. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Flied to right his first time. And a pitch. Slice down the right side. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. Righty to the plate. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, what's impressive for me with Tyler O'Neill is just the athleticism. You talk about that frame, and yeah, he is a muscle-bound player, but he's also flexible. So you see him do some things, hitting, can go the opposite field, plays a Gold Glove caliber left field. So, yeah, don't be fooled by the big muscles.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Tommy Edman next up for the Cardinals. That's in for a strike. Next pitch misses, and that is ball one. Just missed. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Nootbaar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it.
Runner takes off. Throw to third. Save.
Well, sometimes stealing third base can be tough, especially if that shortstop or second baseman are making some noises, moving towards the bag, try to make you think that you've got to stay close. Well, they didn't do a very good job of that.
Liner, base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 2-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now here is Jordan Walker. Right down to shoot. 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Struck him out looking.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Yoan. Fought off foul. Nootbaar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Here's Nolan Arenado. And a pitch. Chris, it's pretty crazy to think that Nolan Arenado shared an entire side of the infield with a future Platinum Glove Award winner in Matt Chapman. They both were on the same team in high school at El Toro High School. 1-1 now. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Goldie in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Runner on at first with one gone. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. In there, and it's 0-1. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was born in Germany. Next pitch inside. Now 1-2. The 1-2. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there. That's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Carlos Perez. On for his major league debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
O'Neill in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. On the ground to third. Can't glove it cleanly, but goes to second with it, and they get the out. Stayed with the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Cards strand a couple as they're unable. Top of inning number 7, and ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Matt McClain.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Booth.
The pitch. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Steer. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Dauri Moreta preparing to come on if needed. King warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Yeah, that's too high.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Over to Goldie. And a couple of quick outs. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Goldie gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, digging in, Tommy Edman. The pitch. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. TJ Antone looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Young getting loose as well. That pitch gets the inside corner. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Right-handed reliever. And that one a little bit high. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that one almost got him.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Nootbaar at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Edman on at first. Nobody out. Check on the runner. And he's back standing. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Move to first, and he's back in there. Runner at first with no outs here. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. Left-hand hitter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-hander kick steals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one ripped. Way back there. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Pulls into third safely with a triple. Relay throw home.
Well, when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at third here, nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs. Walker checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Strike 2.
2-2, Pep.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Gorman stands in now and watches strike 1. 0-1 gets a check swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Ball and a strike. And delivers outside. Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 3. Runner on at third. 1 gone. And that's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Here's a 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to keep things close. They've been in a difficult spot, and things aren't getting any easier.
Goldie in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
And it's 1-1. 1 out, bases full. The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch is outside. Righty delivers. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forced.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Ryan Helsley. A chance at his first save. Game of the year. Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Jake Fraley, pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one off the outside edge.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
In for a strike, now 3-1. ball four. He's walked in a run. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Edman, and that is the ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals knocked out Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Noelvi Marte picked up 4 ribbies on 3 hits as the Reds pushed past the Dodgers 6-0. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they got the best of the visiting Mets 6-3. The Pirates got the best of the Brewers at home 5-2. The Cardinals launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-2. The Braves went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Giants 8-3. The Chicago White Sox hit 3 long balls as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 9-3. The Royals took down the Red Sox on the road 2-1. The New York Yankees combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 7-5. The Astros racked up 11 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 9-4. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Guardians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they bested the visiting Padres 6-1. The Nationals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 7-3. Mitch White collected win number 3 this year, leading the Blue Jays to a win over the Twins 3-2. The Miami Marlins snapped their 5-game losing streak as they destroyed the Angels 10-3. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-3. The Mariners amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 12-6. It was their 5th straight victory. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Orioles totaled 11 hits as they were winners in extra innings over the Reds, 5-4. The Pittsburgh Pirates totaled 13 hits as a team as they dismantled the A's. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Houston Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they ran over the Reds 10-2. The Angels sent 3 balls into the seats as they crushed the Cubs 8-2. The St. Louis Cardinals smacked 15 team hits as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 9-5. The Brewers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds got 11 hits overall as they got a road win against Arizona 8-6. The Yankees allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the Brewers at home 4-2. The Cardinals swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 13-8. The Astros put up 16 hits on the day as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 8-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 7-5. The Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed an extra innings win over the Braves 5-4. The Mets held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-0. The White Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 total hits as they blew out Baltimore 7-1. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 4-2. David Fletcher grabbed 3 base knocks as the Tigers wiped out the Blue Jays 3-2. The Minnesota Twins sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-1. The Seattle Mariners got 18 hits as they defeated the visiting Giants 11-7. The Padres racked up 11 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 7-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, the Reds combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 11-2. They now have 5 straight wins. Tyler Wells earned his 4th win out of the bullpen as Minnesota defeated the Cubs 6-4. The Rays picked up 14 hits in total as they stomped the Brewers 10-3. The Pirates only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Guardians 1-0. The Atlanta Braves knocked out 12 hits as a team as Hello there, baseball fans, and welcome to a Mother's Day edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cincinnati Reds combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-0. The Milwaukee Brewers broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 3-2. The Kansas City Royals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the New York Yankees smacked 15 team hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 9-0. The Redbirds got an astounding 20 hits in total as they manhandled the Mets 14-3. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the visiting Red Sox 7-4. The Brewers Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Noel V. Marte was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Reds to victory over the Padres 11-1. Edward Cabrera collected win number 2 on the year, leading the Pirates to a win over the White Sox 2-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. Willie Adames had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate as Milwaukee got the best of the Athletics 21-1. Kyle Hendricks was victorious for the 5th time this season as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 3-1. It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds totaled 11 hits as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-2. The Dodgers combined for a 4-hitter as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-2. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The Tampa Bay Rays pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-2. The New York Mets held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-2. The Rockies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 2-1. The Blue Jays got 11 hits overall as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 4-0. Joey Bart had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the main. A very happy Father's Day to all you dads out there from us at Inside the Show. Here's what happened around the league on Saturday. Looking first at the NL Central, Brandon Williamson collected his 8th win overall, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 5-1. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Texas Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they walked off in extras against the Cubs 4-3. O'Neal Cruz grabbed 3 runs driven in as the Pirates pushed past the Marlins 4-2. He is among the NL leaders in triples. The St. Louis Cardinals combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 1-0. Kyle Schwarber had 3 hits on the day as the Phillies took care of the Braves 3-2. He is among It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Will Benson drove in 3, helping lead the Reds to victory over the Chi Sox 5-2. The Atlanta Braves put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 7-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Stone Garrett picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Nationals downed the Cubs 3-2. The Cardinals pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 1-0. The Miami Marlins sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 6-4. The Diamondbacks starting pitcher, number 32, grabbed win number 6 on the year, leading Arizona over Houston 4-3. The Colorado Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they took a walk-off victory in extra innings against the Rangers 6-5. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-1. The San Diego Padres had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the visiting Giants 7-5. The Yankees pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 7-0. The Rays had lost their previous 8 games but put a halt to that as they defeated the visiting Angels 3-1. The Toronto Blue Jays snapped their 5-game losing streak as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 4-2. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but first, here's what happened in the major leagues on Saturday. In the National League Central, Willie Adames drove home 3 runs as the Brewers took care of the Reds 5-3. Will Smith was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits as the Dodgers defeated the Cubs 10-6. He is currently among the NL leaders in runs batted in. Nick Pivetta struck out 10 batters and earned the W as the Red Sox downed the Pirates 4-1. The Cards amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 8-7. Braxton Garrett grabbed his 2nd win of the year as the Marlins downed the Padres 5-3. The Mets pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-3. Rafael Carrera dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs, helping the Nats down the Braves 9-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Guardians totaled 11 hits as they were winners in extras against the Diamondbacks 5-3. The Blue Jays allowed only 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 4-1. The Baltimore Orioles stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-2. The Rockies The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Jameson Taillon collected his 5th win in relief as the Cubs got past the Reds 4-3. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 4-0. The Twins put up 16 hits on the day as they sank the visiting Buccos 7-5. The San Francisco Giants combined to allow only 4 hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 1-0. The Braves launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets. Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central. The trade deadline is fast approaching. We'll tell you what. The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. Looking first at the NL Central, the Phils earned the 3-game series sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 3-1. The Brewers finished off a 2-game sweep as they took down the visiting Guardians 6-3. The Pittsburgh Pirates got 11 hits overall as they dethroned the Royals 7-1. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 6-2. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 5-1. The Houston Astros combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. TGIF and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Brandon Williamson got the win, putting him at double digits this season with 10, helping lead Cincinnati to a win over the Brewers 4-3. Michael Chavis had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as Pittsburgh took care of the Royals 9-2. The Cubs grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-5. Eric Lauer grabbed win number 9 this year, helping lead the Braves to a win over the Mets 4-3. The Angels finished off a 3-game sweep as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. The Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 6-5. George Springer was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs as Toronto took care of the Rays 3-2. The Boston Red Sox racked up 11 hits as a team as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-4. The Marlins knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-3. Forrest Whitley grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Astros downed Oakland 5-3. The Mariners allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 3-1. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball. It's the first day of September, the final full month of the regular season, and that, of course, means rosters have been expanded. Major League teams can now carry 28 players, so we'll be seeing some fresh faces making their debuts in today's games. But before that all gets underway, here's what happened in the final day of August. Looking first at the NL Central, Ian Happ collected 6 runs driven in on a total of 3 hits as the Cubs took down the rival Cards 11-3. The Milwaukee Brewers hit 3 long balls as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 6-1. Brent Rooker launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead the A's to a win against Miami 10-1. The Braves tallied 5 home runs overall as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 14-4. The Tampa Bay Rays held their opponent to just 2 hits as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks 8-0. Lucas Gilbreth earned the 3rd W of his season, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 3-2. The Dodgers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 5-2. The Giants had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 5-1. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. Joe Ryan got the win on the mound, his 14th this season, as the Twins downed the Guardians 5-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Chi Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-3. The Astros sent 3 balls into the seats as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 7-5. Bobby Witt Jr. sent 2 into the seats while driving in 3 as Kansas City disposed of the Mariners 5-2. The Rangers put together 10 total hits as they beat the visiting Red Sox 4-3. And that's the show on this first day of September. It should be a fun day of watching all the newly minted major leaguers making their debuts. And don't forget to listen in tomorrow to see how they did.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Roster expansion is upon us, but it's not quite as big of a deal as it used to be.
Because the rosters aren't as large as they used to be, managers have to be a lot more selective. I think this really balances things out, especially for that team that's trying to get into October baseball.
Just about set to go, and today's starting pitcher, Nick Lodolo. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to.
3-4, take the ball. 3.
One down. Number 46, the next to hit for the Reds. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. And now the lefty swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Ball four, take your base. Three.
Man at first with one gone. In now for the Reds, number 46.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First offering misses the mark. Out towards right center field. Nimmo pulls it in on the run.
Now batting.
Ball four, take your base. Out, out. Stay down. Three. Ball four, take your base. Three. Out, out, out. Stay down.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, number 46. And a foul ball.
Well, these Reds finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Hey. Two outs, base is empty. Number 46, the next to hit for the Reds. That one's in there, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Out number 3. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Alex Young.
Ball four, take your base. Three. Stay down.
So almost ready to get underway. And so 2 down, stepping in, number 46. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. This one popped up. Adames makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in Milwaukee, getting the nod on the mound, Hunter Green.
Ball four, take your base. Three. Stay down. Three. Ball four, take your base. Out. Three. Three.
Number 46, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied out to center in his first at bat. in there for strike one. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker, and now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A shot to left. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there. No doubt about it.
Next for
You're out. That's ball four. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Keep those. Three. Ball four. Take your base. Take out.
number 46, the next to hit for the Reds. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, not close. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
Check swing, went around, and the count 2-1. McLean on second. Stevenson on at first with 2 down. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball.
Three. Three. Take out. Three. Three.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Number 46. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Just look at how the ball's coming off their bats, and tell me it's fun playing defense.
Turan tossed to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double.
Three. Ball four. Take your base. Ball four. Take your base. Three. Take out.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout for Chris Singleton and our entire. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday. Good Thursday morning. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Looking first at the NL Central. Great Sunday action lies ahead, but the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down. The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, Ronald Acuna Jr. launched 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total, helping lead Atlanta past the Reds 7-4. As of today, he is leading the National League in home runs. Heading into the day, the Braves sit in first place in the National League East Division. They are enjoying a comfortable 9-game cushion, while the Reds sit in first place in the National League Central Division, 4 games up. The Chicago Cubs put together 10 total hits as they got the best of the Brewers at home 6-5. At the start of the day, the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, 9.5 games behind first, while the Brewers are second in the division. They trail first by 4 games. Yan Gomes had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Cardinals downed Arizona 11-5. Entering the day's action, the Cardinals sit in last place in the National League Central Division, 13 games out. And the Diamondbacks sit in second place in the National League West Division, they're 19.5 games out of first. The Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they plundered the Pirates 10-1. As of today, the Dodgers are atop the NL West. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Pirates are in 3rd place in the NL Central, 9 games back. The Marlins launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-1. As of right now, the Mets sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins are second in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Nationals got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-3. Heading into the day, the Phillies are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Nationals are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The San Diego Padres pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 3-1. It was their 7th win in a row. At the start of the day, the Rockies are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Padres are 3rd in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Bo Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. In the standings, the Red Sox sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 13 games out. And the Giants are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rays completed a 3-game series sweep as they pummeled the Yankees 8-2. And playoff contending teams are making their final push to the end of the year. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 6-2. They now have 6 straight victories. As of today, the Brewers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 2-1. It was their 5th straight victory. The Chicago Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-5. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Metropolitans earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-0. The Philadelphia Phillies grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. The Kansas City Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they got a road win against Arizona 8-2. The Colorado
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Just about set to go. And on the hill, Nick Lodolo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And now the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. Pitch is in there. So we're off and running in game one. Slapped foul. The 0-2. Next offering misses down and away. And now 2-2. Away to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now it's Chase Peterson. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in a series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. On a line out towards center. That's a hit. Friedel fires it to the plate. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's 1-0.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
This is Corbin Carroll. This to third. The throw to second. Over to first. Safe.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
Runner leads away at second. Swing and a ball popped up. Dives, but he can't get it. It's a foul ball.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
The 1-2. The punch out there. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Here's Ketel Marte. On a line, base hit. Carroll coming home. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. That misses off the outside edge. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. That misses, and it's 2-0.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
That one the other way, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back here in Cincinnati, and on the mound here today, Zach Gallen.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Will Benson, the next to hit, takes outside. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next pitch is outside. You know, Zach Gallen was traded twice in his first 3 years as a pro. 2017, the Cardinals traded Sandy Alcantara and Gallen to Miami for Marcell Ozuna. And then in 2019, the Marlins traded Gallen to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm Jr. And now a full count.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it on his own. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Here's the lineup for the Reds. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate, and that is that. So they make sure. And welcome back, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 11. Lodolo back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Lodolo, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 2-2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now number 31. The lefty, the 1-0. Called strike right there. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. He goes down looking.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And it falls. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Perdomo in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Doubled in his first AB. And now 2-0.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0.
3 balls, no strike.
That's in there. And a 3-1 on the way. And there's a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Peterson takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Next pitch misses. Now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air, left field. Fraley should have it. And makes the grab. And that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Fraley. Foul ball. Kicks and fires. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now the first baseman, Spencer Steer. And that's in there for strike 1.
All ones the count.
That's through there for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That to right. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, TJ Friedel. And he dodges that fastball.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the guys in this lineup.
And now it's even up.
No, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And a ball evens the count. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing. Back here at the ballpark, on to the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Lodolo back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Carroll hitting 3rd in the lineup, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Popped up. McLean flashes the leather on the running catch. And now it's Christian Walker. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Ketel Marte up to the plate.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Runner on the move. And first offering is fouled off. Walker, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Taylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bounced up the middle. The underhand flip. They take the force out, and that'll do it. One left. Back here at Great American Ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Elly De La Cruz. The pitch. Ball one there. De La Cruz getting to start at third. 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. In the air out towards right center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next to hit, Tyler Stevenson. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Tips the corner. Going to count 1-2.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Stays alive. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Now it's the Reds DH, Noelvi Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Marte measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. The 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Number 31 under it. Makes the catch, inning over. Reds down. Welcome back. Now number 11. And here it comes. And that's outside.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well.
Number 31, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And 2 as he waves at that one.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Kicks and deals. The next offering misses. And now 3-2. Him looking, that's a strikeout. Sebi Zavala stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. That one's in there, 0-1. And there's the strike. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 to count. And now the lefty. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond. Third out. Diamondbacks down quickly. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the fourth. And now the right fielder, Will Benson.
The right fielder, Will.
The wind and the pitch.
Benson.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And the righty deals. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Ripped to third. Fires over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
India in the box for the second time. One ball, no strikes. And it's even up. And the right-hander deals. Now a check swing, but he held up. The Reds hitless so far in the game. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor hauls it in, 2 away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Matt McClain digs in now. Popped out and fouled ground first time through. And a good eye there. The 1-1.
Ball.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Next offering is fouled back. 3-2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Geraldo Perdomo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. A handful have turned into outs, but of the balls they've put in play, 10 have been line drives. I say keep barreling the ball and good things will happen. Don't let that get you frustrated.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. There's the strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Left-hand batter waits. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Out to short. Gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Diamondbacks down in bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Here comes a pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And now the count is even.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
And that's in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got it by him for the K.
Pretty simple plan of attack on the mound right there, huh?
Yeah, nothing but fastballs. They just kept putting down the #1 and letting it fly. I like it.
Yeah, me too, and I'd love to hit against that. But, of course, when you're in the box, you think he's bound to change speeds on you at some point. You're just kind of locked up, sort of like reverse psychology.
And that one hammered Carroll. Raging back towards the wall. Still going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Friedel takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Bounce to the right. He steps on the bag, and that is the third out of the all set for the top of the 6th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. That one's in there. Strike one. Bullpen activity starting up now. Alex Reyes appears to be getting loose. Antone getting cranked up as well. Pitch misses outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Fraley makes the play, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. In there for strike 1. Taylor, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Bounced out to short, McLean. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Reds nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball, that's inside.
Upstairs.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake the team up with the free pass.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Caught looking his first time up.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. That's got to feel good. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So now here's the DH, Noelvi Marte. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Benson in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And that's in the dirt. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next pitch is popped up. Peterson drifts towards it. Brings it in. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
India lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a pitch. Right through there, got him. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. 2-2 game. This is the National League Wild Card Series on the show. Now they turn to Alex Reyes.
Now number 28.
Number 11 stands in now for the Diamondbacks. The pitch. Good eye right there. That catches the corner.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very...
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sebi Zavala, 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. No outs, runners at first and second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Tosses across the first, and that is a big first out. So the lineup flips over, and next is the Diamondbacks DH, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in, a second scores as well. It's 4-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And the batter now, Jace Peterson. And that's in there for strike 1. Perdomo stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. At the belt and fires. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. So 2 down now, and here is Corbin Carroll. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Matt McClain. And the pitch. Misses inside. And it's 1-0. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Nelson, the lefty, warming up as well.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1. And a foul ball left side. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough 6th inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Lifted in the air, right center field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That's down. One hops off the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it's pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Next to hit, Spencer Steer. First pitch, and he just misses. Next one is off the plate. And that's ball 2. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But
oh, this ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Carroll fires it to the plate. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Zach Gallen done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Joe Mantiply comes on now.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now here is T.J. Friedel. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch misses outside. 1-1.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out and a runner at second. That one drifts inside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ellie De La Cruz up next for the Reds. On a line. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark. Two outs. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
On the ground, right side. Marte throws to first in time. That ends the frame. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-3 ball game. New pitcher for the Reds, T.J. Antone.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
The line to kick the pitch. Walker now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
India. On to first. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman, Ketel Marte.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The pitch. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
Taylor stands in now and watches strike 1. One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Number 11 at the plate now, and that's inside. 1 for 3. They say a win.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
The pitch. Just missed. Marte over at second. Taylor at first. 1 gone. And that's outside. And now 3-1. On the ground, 2 ball. Steps on the bag for 1. Ow! The double play ends the inning and might have saved the game for them. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Reds 3. Paul Sewald taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. In the air on the infield. Peterson settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
On the ground to third, and it's just foul. That was close.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Drops 1 down in front of the plate. Zavala over to first in time. Beats him to the bag for an out on the bunt. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Benson in now, takes ball 1 off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Next offering upstairs. And strike 2. That one drilled left field. Carroll brings it in for the 3rd out. Let's go down quietly. They still trail it here 4-3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Sam Moll.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Oh, he throws it away.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
At the plate, Seby Zavala. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Moll goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And now 1 away.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Kicks and deals. That's down and in. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Now, snap throw to first, and he's back in easily. To first, and he breaks for second. To second, and he's out. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And now the lefty, and that just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out to short. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but no one left. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Reds 3. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, one-run game. Jonathan India at the plate, and a pitch. There's a strike. The tying run at the plate. And takes low for ball one. Just off the outside edge. One-run game, bottom nine. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Matt McClain getting ready to hit. Ball one there. Pitch misses there. Ball two. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one missed. Now 3-0.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Fraley in the box now, takes strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next offering way upstairs. And a pitch.
So here we go. Base runner at first could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3-2. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And here is Spencer Steer. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swings and misses. And that's strike two. And that's outside. Righty delivers. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Goes down looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in place somewhere. And you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Friedel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge. That's in there. 3-1. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. And that one fouled off. Back to work. 3-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two on the way. Got him! The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over. So the Arizona Diamondbacks take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. Just about set to go now. And to
Hi there, everyone. Welcome to this special postseason edition of Inside the Show. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Atlanta Braves totaled 13 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the Seattle Mariners, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Mm-hmm.